Good evening all. We are calling the program to order now. I'm kindly asking for individual silent prayers before we start the program. Let us be silent. Let us do individual silent prayers before the start of the program. Amen.
Alright, today is another bright day. We're here in Sierra Leone at the city of Freetown, where we've got the annual event of the Rokel Commercial Bank, one of the major outstanding banks that has been doing amazingly well in the country, and they've rebranded the banking sector, and of course they've got a lot to tell us. And this is one of the superior of the institution, as you can see, women in lead, and that's what we pray for. We want our leaders to be more of women. So hello, can you please introduce yourself? Let people get to know who is it.
Hello, I am Millicent Cole. I am Head Corporate Affairs and Customer Service at Rokel Commercial Bank.
Over the year, you've done quite a lot of things, but it's always good for the public to know what are the achievements that your team have been working on so far. Can you please brief us on the achievements within the year?
Yes, Rokel Commercial Bank has done extremely well to take banking to the doorsteps of the people. We have extended our branch network, and also we have tried as best as possible to reach out to the wider populace in Sierra Leone by going digital. Improving on our services. We quite recently, in the last year and a half, introduced agency banking, which means that you don't necessarily have to come to the bank to do your banking or to even open an account through our agents out there where we don't have branches. The Sierra Leonean populace are in a position to open an account and operate a bank account with us at Rokel Commercial Bank. And Rokel Commercial Bank also, within the last 2 years, has been pushing for digitalization to make all their products and services digital, so that people don't necessarily have to come to the bank to transact business. They can stay in the comfort of their homes, their offices. Use our mobile app to transact business, but they can use the mobile app to pay for goods and services. And if they need to pay somebody and the person does not even have an account or even does not have any means, you can always issue an electronic check to them, which when they receive the SMS alert, because everybody owns a mobile phone now in Sierra Leone, when they receive the SMS alert, they can rush to any branch or any of our agents and then cash it out. So this is what we are pushing for. We are pushing forward to getting Sierra Leone to reduce cash in society, so people don't have to carry cash.
Like in Nigeria, we hardly use raw cash anymore. Even to the Okada rider, they will ask you, can I have your account details? Or Papa, you transfer it. Okay, okay, I don't see it. Now, I saw something like SimCopo. What's it like? What's SimCopo like?
Well, SimCopo is just a name that we've tagged to our mobile app, one of our digital products. It's an app that you install. You can install it from the app, from the
iOS or Apple,
Yes, Apple or iOS. Yes, you install it on your phone. As long as you have an account with us at Rokel Commercial Bank, you're in a position to set it up, and then you start using it. You'll have access to your account. You'll be able to view your account. You'll be able to transfer funds between your account and another account within Rokel Commercial Bank Sierra Leone, and even another bank within Sierra Leone. With the SimCopo, you can issue, like I mentioned earlier on, you can issue an e-check to somebody who does not even have an account. The person will receive an alert in the phone, on his or her phone, and then cash the e-check.
That's really amazing. Can you please elaborate on the word e-check, because quite a lot of people don't even know if that ever exists, and now hearing it, they need to have an understanding of what it is.
Okay.
What is an e-check?
E-check basically means an electronics check. Somebody who has a SimCopo app and has an account with Rokel Commercial Bank. If you have a relative out there who maybe does not have an account with the bank, you can, within your account, we can request for an e-check to be issued. As long as the person, yes, to a particular person, as long as the person has a mobile phone, all you need to do is to input the mobile phone number and the person and the amount you want to give to the person, and the person will receive an SMS alert. And when the person receives the SMS alert and the e-check number, that's the electronic check number, all the person needs to do is either go to the bank, any branch of Rokel Commercial Bank, to cash it out, or to go to any agent, because we have several agents out there who are Singapore agents.
So agents work to like Orange Money and a couple of others?
I mean, it's similar to Orange Money and some of these mobile telecoms. Yes.
Okay, that's great. So for those that doesn't have accounts, what have you got as an advice to them right now?
For those who don't have an account,
if you don't have an account with Rokel,
I would advise you to rush to Rokel Commercial Bank, open an account so that you enjoy what other customers are enjoying. I mean, customers of Rokel Commercial Bank, Sierra Leone Limited, are enjoying the ease of doing banking in Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much. It's good to have you around. And like I told you, Rokel Commercial Bank have come to make life easy for you. Get your account and get SIM couple. I mean, OSHMONEY. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you, too.
Students with a swag account can deposit and pay fees from any location.
I was still here tonight at the Rokel Commercial Bank event, and here is Madam. And what's your department?
For mobile banking of
You are
the head of the Rokel Center. I manage mobile and online banking of the bank as well as the agency bank.
Alright, when we're talking about mobile banking, it's what makes your life easy. You don't need to stress yourself. You can sit at your comfort zone and make transactions. And that is why it is called mobile communication, mobile app. And she is the head of the mobile app in the banking system at the Rokel Commercial Bank. And how do people benefit from the digital mobile banking?
The digital age now, when you talk about banking, it's no longer going to brick and mortar structure. You can do banking from the comfort of your home. So Rokel Commercial Bank, being a bank that moves with the time, have developed the mobile banking application to serve our customers in the comfort of their homes and wherever they are. So that's what we do. We have different facets of it. We have for the business people, we have for all sets of the society, so that they can be able to do their transaction from the comfort of wherever they are.
Thank you very much. So everybody that have got a Rokel Commercial Bank automatically have got SIM-couple, or you've got to register it separately?
You've got to register for it separately. It's not that it's automatic. Okay. You need to go to the bank, request for the service, and then we can onboard you, and then you'll be able to use it.
And what are the benefits attached to it?
Well, there are lots, because with the mobile banking application, you'll be able to use your account 24/7. Even on weekends and holidays, you'll be able to access your account and be able to do transactions. You'll be able to do services that are not the bank service. We have the EdSat top-up service, that is with our lighting, yes. So you can buy lights with the service, you can buy, top-up. You can transfer money to other banks. You can even transfer money to people that does not have accounts in the bank.
Oh, that's amazing. That's so sweet.
You can send money to people's mobile numbers. They receive the code, they access our agent points, our branch points, and then they can pay their cash out.
Like you just heard that, it's so easy for you to operate your banking system if you have been digitalized. When in e-life, everybody's going digital, and you've got to be digital. It's so good to hear from you. And for those that don't have Rokel Commercial Bank account, what message have you got for them?
Well, I would say they are missing a lot, because looking at what we're offering, even in both individually and in the business world, we are offering a lot for people. Even now, if people want to pay their salaries, they don't need to send their list to the bank for it to be processed. They can sit wherever they are and be able to process their salaries. So there's a lot they are missing out. If they have an account with Alti Bank, they can easily access our digital platform and be able to do transactions from the comfort of wherever they are. Not even within Sierra Leone, even when they are outside Sierra Leone, they can do transactions. Like for the corporate banking, it is done by 3 people. Even when they are not in the same location, they can do it wherever they are. That is the flexibility we've provided. And for businesses, it also provides more sales opportunities because we all know moving about with cash is not always the case. Yes. So there are times people go around without cash, but having access to your bank account, you can easily do your purchase or whatever you want to do from your account. So it has made it a lot easier for businesses and as well as individuals.
So what you're telling us now with Singapore, you can live a cashless life with Rokel Commercial Bank.
Exactly. We have people that have opened an account with the bank and have never gone to the bank to do any transaction. All they use is our digital platforms.
Thank you very much, and we appreciate you, and we want to say keep doing what you're doing. But the last question I'm going to ask is, the Singapore, it has been up to how many years that it has been in existence, or is one of your achievements within the year?
It has been in existence since 2018. This is the 5th year. Yes, in operations. You know, we've had our rough times, but now the service is at the climax, and we are still pushing it so that we can go to the ends of Sierra Leone and even beyond. So we are still pushing the service and making sure that people enroll for it more and more. And it is also enticing customers to come and get accounts with the bank, just to access our digital platform.
So within the year, could you give us an account of maybe how many people have joined? Maybe for the past 2 years, you've got like 40%, and within the period of 2022 and now, you've got like 80% or more or less.
When looking at it, we are taking it from the bank perspective. Compared to our customer base, we are about like 10% of our customer base. You know, the process is a bit gradual. You know, the acceptance of using electronic service is a bit difficult in the nation, but we are still pushing and we are making it because it is not common in Sierra Leone to have that achievement. At least we've achieved something, and we are still working on it, bringing new people in and getting those in the bank to come on board with services.
Thank you very much.
With Rokel SIM Copper QR, your worries are over.
Everyone, I'm Margaret Baijala from the Public Relations Office of Bank.
She's from the Public Relations Department of the Rokel Commercial Bank, and she's here to talk about how you've got to benefit from the Rokel Commercial Bank if you've got an account with them. So tell them, a lot of people don't know what is the essence of having an account. Could you please elaborate to the most simple way for the common person to understand that you need to have an account?
So if I'm to explain in the simplest of terms for the common man to understand, I think I'll have to do that in our local
Could you please go ahead? In fact, if you want to do it, go ahead.
Okay, so you say what's the importance for somebody gets a bank account?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so the importance is we don't say before now, people not being used to that aspect of getting an account. Some might not be understand, or because of the experiences where some people don't even get over the years, where some bank them been long time in this country, where they don't do business, people they don't open accounts with them bank them, somewhere along the line, them bank them they close and then go with the money. So people will get that trust issues when it comes to financial institutions. But because now the times don't change, people will move on with the trend. People will also try for now open an account. Opening an account, the importance of it will help you save. Now we all know disaster will happen, the most recent one will happen Funkia.
Okay,
people lost money. People lost so many valuable things. So in that meeting they will tell them the importance of saving money. So if you get money, you keep an house. It is not more scam. It's if you enroll that money. And then another benefit is if you open an account with a commercial bank, we get some benefits. We get loans the whole way. Let's say somebody wants to take loans from the bank, you just get an account with the bank. If you don't get an account with the bank, you don't get access to loan facilities and all other facilities the bank for ethnic life.
So you've been from your department, what are the challenges you think that your department is facing when it comes to customer service?
Well, for the government, we are an interface between the bank and the public, and more in particular, members of the fourth estate, journalists.
I know.
But one thing the challenges we can get for the fact-checking stories. You go just wake up one morning, you just see one kind of rubbish headline where not go favor the bank. Yeah. So the challenge we know say yes, you guys have to survive. This is the job. What you need to do is whatever you get a story, you get a scoop about IC Bank or issues surrounding IC Bank, the thing you need to do is you come at the bank, find out, ask questions, and you will provide them the necessary answer. What you need, rather than just take any kind of story and just spread out,
So your communication that you're sending to the journalists out there, to the practicing journalists out there about your brand is what? Tell us.
Alright, I'm sure they've been partners all this while with IC Bank. They've been following our journey from those years when the bank made to a state where almost closed, then they did it too. So now when the bank don't grow to this kind of level where we don't do. As always we can say, as the the background when we talk to them, this particular session where we also now, a meet and greet session with members of the fourth estate, familiarize with them as well for appreciate them for the good work that they do. Either way, when you look at them, this is something that we wouldn't be paid to with bank way help we in the growth of the bank as well. So what do we go for whatever news you get from an RC bank, do a fact check. I make you get the PR unit of the bank. Whatever issues you get or whatever you want, take the PR unit of the bank and ask the questions, and as I see you provide them the necessary answers to those questions.
Thank you very much. This is a yearly meeting that you always do, meet and greet. But within the year from 2022 till now, there's another year celebration you're doing with the journalists and a couple of other things, right? So could you please tell us what is the recent achievement of the technology that the public needs to know about?
Well, I can already the financial year we are still trying to put financial records together because we have a way of doing things in a proper manner. We always try to put records together and present those records to the public so that the public gets to know the financial standing of the bank. But in all aspects, the bank has been contributing immensely to the lives of citizens of this country. When you talk about we have been there. No corner of this country you cannot say that IC Bank has not touched the lives of an individual in that particular country. So everywhere you talked about, any corner of this country, whatever issue you talked about, we are always there to render support to the people of this country.
And your name on the Thank you very much.
Students with my T account, traders with Keke and Osusu account need not to move from their business places. SimCorp has agents to convenient locations, so customer need not to go to bank.
Umar Abu Salam Shilon.
Mr. Umar Abu Salam Shilon, you are here head of
Business Center Shakasi Biscuit Branch.
Oh, that's good to know you, and it's good to hear from you tonight. And we'd like to you to brief us basically what you consider an achievement for local commercial bank in the past few months, looking into a year for this celebration.
Let me take the past 12 months, right?
Yes.
On the 2nd of January 2022, we started using the brand new banking software, which is the Exponent Get to transform the way we do our business. And since January last year, we saw massive transformation in our services, our turnaround time, the way we do our things, our banking is not as usual. It's a different way of banking now. It's purely digital, it's omnipresent. So, come after that one in June, we did the denomination. We all knew what's happened during the denomination process. We had to phase out the old currency, slash it 3-0, bring in the new currency, and the system was being calibrated to accommodate the denominated amount and balances. So the past 12 months has been a roller coaster ride, ups and downs, but thank God we are here and we got it right.
Thank you very much. That reminds me of the redenomination issue. How do you think that added value to the nation or to the populace?
Both both sides. I mean, if you look at the denomination process, it was done to strengthen the LEONEs, right? And we brought in a new coins, which is 20,000, which is easier to carry, it's more secure, and it's like
Reducing the load.
yes, it is a load of carrying
A lot of money.
indeed. But at the same time, we added that the issue of limits, which will get a phase down. But generally, it's good for the country. I mean, let's see how it goes, because it's going right for now. We'll see how it goes.
Thank you very much. It's good to have you around. You're welcome, sir.
Rokel Commercial Bank, the bank of choice.
My name is Mike, I'm the head of administration. I mean, Rokel Bank for now, we are dominating the banking space. We are a public banker. I mean, we are trying to go international. Because as far as banking within this environment is concerned, we are top. We don't want to be top locally. We are thinking of going globally now. That's going to be our next strategy.
Thank you very much. I love that.
Go for it. It's all worth it.
Soko Kaisama Jr.
And you are the
Marketing Supervisor.
and today what are we doing here?
Actually, we are here to have an engagement with the media as partners in development.
One of the engagement is what are we campaigning at the engagement, because definitely there must have been an achievement for the past 12 months that we want the media to roll out there. So what in particular can you say is one of the major achievements within the past 12 months?
Okay, within the past 12 months, we enroll a lot of products and services, which has not only helped to increase the revenue base of the bank, but it has actually helped to ease transactions for our customers in terms of our digital products. We're talking about Rokel SIM-Kopo in the last, in 2022. We roll out an important component of the Rokel SIM-Kopo, which is the e-Kopo. The e-Kopo is actually a product or a component of the Rokel SIM-Kopo, which allows you to send or transfer money to someone that does not have account with Rokel Commercial Bank. So that is one, and secondly, we enroll another product, actually corporate internet banking, which enables more than one user, which means previously the internet banking platform actually just have one user, which means just one person can do transaction. But now we have layers, which means we have actually secure and added more protection to the service. So our customers now can have a check and balance. So if you are an accountant and the CEO of a company, and you have the corporate internet banking, your accountant can initiate the transaction, and you as the CEO, you can approve the transaction based on the structure of your company. So we have added more protection, and we have added more security to the internet banking service. Also, in the last 12 months, we actually enroll a robust SME product, small medium enterprise, in which we gave a lot of SME loans to petty traders, to people in the informal sector. So I would say the last 12 months
Has been awesome,
and we're hoping to grow more as a bank in the next 12 months.
A strong and caring bank ready to satisfy the needs of customers.
Thank you very plenty, OSHMONEY. I am Aruna Dumbuya, the head of Public Relations Department of Rokel Commercial Bank. We are here this evening for an annual celebration which is normally conducted by the Public Relations Department. This annual event is an event which the bank normally uses this opportunity to interact, network, and then engage with members of the fourth estate, that's the journalists. And basically why we are doing this is for us to actually consider them as key stakeholder, one of our key stakeholders. And on that note, we use this opportunity as well, apart from networking, to communicate with them, for them to understand exactly some of our progress and development in the community that we are operating. And nonetheless, we also use this opportunity to inform them about what we want to achieve in the current year and in future years.
So if I may ask, within the past 12 months, what has been the achievement so far that we can mention a few among the achievements of the Rokel Commercial Bank?
Yes, thank you. There are several achievements, but nonetheless, I think I will have to, make mention of some. In actual fact, we have seen significant progress. I will start from looking at the statement of financial position and performance of the bank. When we look at customers' deposits, it has grown a lot. There has been significant growth in our customers' deposits. And looking at the prior year again, the past 12 months, we have also been able to satisfy our stakeholders. And to be very specific, one of the key stakeholders that is very much important, that is the shareholders. And for the shareholders, these are the owners of a business. And they are normally looking out for something that they are normally looking out for every time, every now and then, more especially when they are the owners of the business. That is their returns. And they are expecting dividend. And to be very honest, we have tried, we strive, and we try as best as possible in the prior year to pay dividend to shareholders. And this is a very significant step for the bank. By this, we create that kind of confidence to all the stakeholders that the business is doing well and good. Apart from that, we also have some other things that we do. We have the tree planting exercise. Of course, this tree planting is something that has been captured, in the Sustainable Development Goal, the UN Sustainable Development Goal. Basically, there is this climate, change, and then we also look at the impact of the climate, and for us to see how best we can frown at, this pollution and every other things. So on that basis, we embark on this green environment to ensure that we plant these trees to see how best we can help to contribute towards reducing climate change, especially the negative impacts of the climate change. Apart from that as well, that is why we have we normally conduct a yearly program again for this tree planting exercise. In the prior year, we have done the tree planting celebration, which was very much successful. And looking at the prior year as well again, we conducted a quiz competition, and this one is done in our up-country branches in the provincial areas.
That reminds me, I would like to ask, how many branches have Rokel Commercial got?
Yes, our 17 branches now.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
That's very great. We have been pushing, we have been trying. There are few areas in the country where we have not have our presence, but we are working extremely hard to ensure that we have our presence in every part of this country.
That's very great. So for those that also have Rokel Commercial Bank, what will you tell them?
Well, I want people out there to understand that Rokel Commercial Bank is not just the leading bank, but the bank that is considered to be the best in the country.
Amazing.
And on that note, I want to encourage each and everybody out there, be you national, somebody out of this country, if you come to this country, use Rokel Commercial Bank. Try as best as possible to have account with us. And for our locals here, we are not just trying to get the customers, we also adapt some strategies to ensure that we retain them, because retaining the customer is so important. They can also serve as a means of convincing other customers to be part of us. You see, which is very, very good for us, and that's a very fine strategy we normally use. So that is why we are saying out there, we want everybody to be included, financially included, because we have seen the gap constraint in the country. We have seen that the unbanked population in the country is about 80%. It's about 80%, and the banking population, those that have access to actual financial services, are about 20%. That is where we are pushing extremely hard. We try to create the appropriate products and services to
that will be convenient for everybody.
Good, to attract more people to come on board.
So if you've not got an account with a commercial bank, go out there, go ensure that you've got an account. To open an account is very easy. Keep following Pocket TV. I mean OSHMONEY for Pocket TV. Peace.
Students with my T account, traders with Keke and Ososo account need not to move from their business places. Singapore has agents to convenient locations, so customer need not to go to bank.